This fight between Poirier and McGregor. Here we go!
That was a great card. That was a great time. It was absolutely incredible. This was the first time ever we went to Vegas. It was the first time ever we stayed at the Red Rock. So many, new emotions, so many new things, so many cool things. We were just taken aback by everything. Conor was obviously very brash, very aggressive in his pre-fight interviews. So it made it feel like we're in a war. But it was good times. It was very enjoyable and a lot of big learning experience as well. And it was great to be part of such a historic event, such a historic rise, such a historic journey.
McGregor said he's really worked on his kicks for this fight.
Oh, he tagged him in the left, Mike. He heard him
up top.
Poirier was his biggest test to date. He was top 5 featherweight in the world, and there was so much talk. I remember every single fighter in the UFC was on about it. This guy hasn't been tested. He just talk. He's just talk and talk and talk. He can't back it up. He's this and that. And this was after Brandao. People already started to kind of turn, and especially a lot of fighters started, giving him respect because they could see that Brandao turned up in shape, ready to go, and he's a dangerous man when he's like that, and Conor just put him away. So people started to believe, but not just quite yet. After Poirier, that was it. There was no doubt in anyone's mind.
He's talking to him now.
Hands in his hips. Conversation. Looking to finish the fight.
That's it.
It's all over. Just like that.
It is his distance control. It is his understanding of the fight. It is his ability to read the body, because that's what essentially is happening in a fight. When somebody slips a punch, this is not a physical reaction, it's a prediction. You're predicting the movement. Because look, the punch goes so fast, there is no way in hell you can physically see it, then think about moving out of the way and then move out of the way. You cannot. So the way you pick that up is you pick up cues of the body, the way a certain muscle is flexing, the way his weight is being transferred onto a certain, foot, and which shot is going to be thrown. You're predicting this. And who can predict better is the better fighter. And nobody in the world can predict better than Conor. He is the best at reading an opponent. Just the #1 in the world. Nobody is even as close as he is to that. I could definitely see that he had gotten under his skin. You could definitely see that, and I will agree with you as well. Like that, I always couldn't understand when people say, "Oh, Poirier improved so much; it's going to be different." Improved from where? He was destroying guys. He was top 5 featherweight at the time that they fought. Had he beaten Conor, he was going to be fighting for the title. You know what I mean? He was the guy. He had finished Brandao previously as well. He had, stopped another top 10 guy, Koch, at the time. He was killing guys. And then he just got absolutely demolished by Conor. And after that, went back to being Poirier, destroying guys once again. That's why he was good back then. He is good now. And Conor is just going to do what Conor did to him back then now. And that's it. Nothing is going to be different this time.
Declaring the winner by TKO, the notorious Conor McGregor!
It's not something he will ever forget, I promise you that. There's going to be many nights that, he wakes up and, will cold sweat, thinking about that knockout and how it all went down. I'm sure it was extremely traumatic experience for him right then and there, and probably would have had even more of an effect if the rematch was done, let's say, a lot sooner, like back then when he still felt that bitterness and upset over the loss. Now probably it's a lot more mellow, he's forgotten, a lot of time has passed. But like I said, that is going to have nothing to do with the outcome. The outcome is still going to be the same, no matter what. You can send Poirier into a sanctuary, to help him recover with every psychologist in the world to help him completely forget about that. You can scan him with that Man in Black gun that makes you, forget, erase all your memory, and still the result is going to be the same. This will not play a part because Conor's skill is incredible. When he is on point, when Conor is prepared and ready, there's just nobody can stop him, and that's it. Just no one there that can stop him, To me, no one can match him, just not in the stand-up, not a chance. Conor has certainly captured the hearts of every fan that ever, you know, watched him. Some in positive way that, you know, they support him and they're behind him, and some in bad way that they hate him and they whatever. But it doesn't matter. Nobody is indifferent. Everybody cares. But as for Poirier, great fighter, tough guy, very good guy as well. But he'll get stopped again, probably 68 seconds this time.